Well, it is a beautiful day to be out here on Boone Lake in Johnson City talking about lake living. And here to do that, we have real estate agent with Evans and Evans Real Estate. We've got Dylan Holly here with us. And Dylan, thanks for meeting us out here.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Certainly with the lake levels increasing on Boone Lake, this is prime property that we are talking about today, but a lot of people looking to move out to the lake.
Yeah, that is the case. Right now we're seeing a lot of people are wanting to be back on the lake now that Boone Lake is back, and I just want to say thank you to the TVA that's worked so hard. I know it's not been an easy past several years trying to fix the issue that they've incurred there, but I think that they've done a great job. They're happy with it so far. So we're just a few weeks out from being at full pool, and this Boone Lake is going to be packed.
And yeah, absolutely. So many fun things to do, and I think too that return to lake living, it's so nice to see people out enjoying and recreating and of course living on the lake.
Sure. That is something that everyone's asking right now. They're like, hey, we want to head back out to the lake, and several people even held on to their lake property, but we are seeing some people though it's just ready to move on from it. Maybe they're retiring and thinking about moving more south or whatever the case might be. So we are seeing some properties come available. Reasonably priced. Of course, it's still a hot market. We know that prices are at an all-time high right now, but still though, if you want to be on the lake, you'll do whatever it takes.
Ain't that the truth? And we're going to be showing folks a home and a property that they can purchase here in just a little bit. But first of all, let's talk overall about things you should consider if you really are wanting to make that move.
Yeah, there are a couple things in addition to normally just buying a home on the lake. It's a little bit different. There's some steps that you need to go through with the TVA to find out, hey, am I in a floodplain? If I am, what does this mean? I need to ask questions like, hey, is the dock on the property been permitted? There's a few different steps that you're gonna have to go through. It's not a big deal. A lot of people ask all the time, they're like, well, if I live on the lake, does that mean I have to have flood insurance? And it does not necessarily. So there's good questions as to why you want to hire a real estate agent to really research this. They can find it out, they can contact the TVA, they can ask these questions and be able to get you in that dream home on that lake property.
That sounds really nice. You really do need to do your homework, and it is something we always talk about having that realtor with you to really walk you through that process, and in something like this, it sounds like that is really crucial. It is
very important, and we really want everybody to have a great experience in buying a home, especially on the lake, because it is an investment. And we talked about this before, even if you're just buying land, but whenever you buy a house with a dock, there's a lot of different things, even whenever it comes down to electrical. You want to make sure that your dock has been done the proper way with electrical systems. You don't want to be swimming around your dock and have an electrical issue by all means. So there are things, necessary steps in addition to the normal home buying process that you need to really think about, that you need to be able to get an agent. There's a lot of agents that has grown up here on the lake. We know it, we know the ins and outs of it, and we would love to help.
I was going to say, and Dylan, I know lake living very near and dear to your heart. You've walked through that process before, so you sort of know some of those areas that you really need to pay close attention to.
Yes, that is for sure, by all means.
Well, certainly some great information. As we said, there is some property and a beautiful home available right here on Boone Lake. We're going to tell you about that coming up a little later on in the show. But if you would like more information on possible lake living, you can give Dylan a call. Here is his information. You can also find him at Evans and Evans Real Estate, and here is their website as well.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by